Never watch this movie at night, or you will definitely regret it. In Malaysia, there is a small island that from a distance looks like a skull. Legend has it that 100 years ago, all the native villagers on the island disappeared overnight, and since then no one has dared to set foot there. One day, a group of young people made a bet. If they dared to spend the night on the island, they could win $5,000. But they didn't know that as soon as they set foot on the island, a nightmare would be waiting for them. The girl was attracted by a beautiful bird and chased it into the forest. Worried about her safety, her friends followed closely behind her, venturing deep into the woods, where they discovered an abandoned village, which looked both eerie and sinister from a distance. The village entrance was blocked by a thick rope, as if warning people not to enter. But a bold boy didn't believe in this, and without hesitation tore down the rope. Seeing that nothing unusual happened, the others followed him into the village. However, Sophia, who was walking at the back of the group, felt vaguely uneasy. She was able to sense strange things that others couldn't perceive. They found a small house, cleaned it up briefly, and planned to spend the night there. At first, everything was normal, and everyone quickly fell asleep. But in the middle of the night, faint, miserable crying drifted from the forest. Sophia was awakened by these sounds. She got up to find the source of the crying, but when she turned around, she saw a terrifying sight. All her friends were sitting bolt upright, but their eyes were tightly closed. Sophia tried to call them, but they had no response at all. Then they lay back down one by one. Sophia suddenly woke up. It turned out this was all just a nightmare. By then, it was already light outside, and her friends were packing their bags preparing to leave. When they were waiting for the pickup boat on the beach, a girl noticed there was an extra photo in her phone's photo album. The photo showed all of them lying neatly on the ground. Sophia froze in panic when she saw the photo, who had secretly taken their picture while they were asleep. At that moment, her ominous premonition grew stronger and stronger, and she urgently wanted to leave this island immediately. However, the boat didn't come. It turned out the people who had bet with them deliberately delayed the boat as a prank, planning to make them stay on the island one more night. When their guide found out about this, his face turned pale with terror, and he tried to call those people, but found their phones wouldn't connect. So he quickly sent a message, warning them not to go near the abandoned village. Unfortunately, there was no signal at all on the island, and with no other choice, the group had to return to the abandoned village to spend the night. They didn't know that tonight they would witness the most terrifying thing in their lives.